Welcome to Kitchen Garden Therapy. Today I'll take you on a tour of my flower garden. Some of my favorite flowers are in bloom right now, so I come here every day to enjoy their beauty. So please come join me. Let's start here with one of my beautiful peonies. This is an open cup variety, and it's the first one to bloom. Did you know that peonies can live up to 100 years, which is quite a nice long life for a plant? I have another peony here in the front, and this is a double cup variety. I like this one the most because it has a great fragrance. I like using this variety to make peony jelly, and this is the picture on the left of my peony jelly from last year, and I still have some left, so I won't be making any more this year. I love that peonies are edible. Of course, you want to be using organic from the garden petals and not those from the flower stores. Next is another one of my favorite flowers, lavender. I love using lavender in making bath salts. I also use it in my tea blends because it just smells amazing. It's also very relaxing herb. And here I planted some chamomile with my petunias, but it's not blooming yet. Next is the most popular of all of the flowers, rose. I love my roses the most when they're just beginning to open. I also make a delicious rose petal jam, and I use it to fill up my donuts, and they're so yummy. And this, I think, is a self-seeded sunflower. I didn't plant it here this year, but I did have sunflowers last year. What do you think? Does it look like a sunflower to you? I also have some coral carnations over there, known as Odessa dianthus, and I can see my gladiolas already coming up. Also, there's one dahlia in the corner over there. And here's one of my clematis plants starting to bloom. I love clematis because it adds the vertical structure to the garden. It's interesting how the sunlight affects blooming. This clematis I have on both sides of the arc, but the one on the right receives more sunlight and there's definitely more blooms than on the left. And this is my beautiful scarlet begonia hanging from the top of the arc. My spring pansies are still blooming for 3 months now. I'm very pleased with them. I dropped some poppy seeds in there and I can see they're coming up already. So when pansies are gone, the poppies will take over the pot. There are more pansies in the hanging pots over here. And pansies are also edible. I use them all the time, especially in desserts. They're just so pretty. Remember I had radishes here growing? Well, after I pulled those out, I planted some purple basil in here. And by my front door, I have this beautiful daisy tree. Isn't it amazing? I love daisies a lot. They're so pure and delicate and elegant. Just lovely. More pansy flowers here. Too bad. Soon they'll be done with their blooming and I'll have to replace them with some summer blooms. And here's my nasturtiums that soon will start to bloom. And the begonia. Let's go down the stairs again. On the other side of my front arc, by my sharing library, I have some calendula starting to bloom. And I love calendula so much because it's a great companion plant and a great medicinal plant as well. I started this one from seed in February and I'm so happy it's blooming already. And these are my petunias, white ones on the right. I started from seed, so they're still small. That's why I bought this one from the store, because it just looks impressive. But the ones that I started from seed will definitely grow into a larger size as well. Now that I showed you my flowers in the front yard, let's take a look what's blooming in the backyard. And the first one that will greet you is this beautiful verded iris. I love the combination of colors over here, yellow and blue and white, so majestic. Too bad it only blooms for a short time. I have a lot of nasturtiums planted around the garden, but this is the only one that started to bloom so far. I can't wait for the other ones to bloom as well, so I can start using them. They are yummy in salads. I have some roses over here as well. I don't remember the variety because I planted these about 6 years ago. And I didn't have a habit back then to write down everything I plant as I do now. Some of my poppy flowers are starting to open as well. So the one in the container I moved over here on the table so I can enjoy the view from my kitchen window. My Pansies plus tomatoes combinations are still doing okay. I can't say I'm completely satisfied with the way it turned out, but we'll see how it goes. This is the north side of my garden. That's why the peonies are just about to open up over here. By my back door, I also have an arc with the clematis on both sides of it. And it's a slightly different variety from the one in front, a little bit darker in color, but also very beautiful. And Clematis is not popular cut flower, but I like using it in my bouquets. In combination with lavender, it looks amazing. I also love the way yellow and purple look together. One of my favorite color combinations. So this was my flower garden tour, and in the next episode we'll go and tour my vegetable garden. Thank you for coming along. Bye.